Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome back. We are once again working on this bag. We are hoping to finish the bag, but who knows? Who knows? I have not made dinner yet, so we might pause to heat up noodles at some point. But I knew I was starting late. I had to shower, wash. It was a hair wash day. That's just how my schedule worked out, because this is gonna, I've been preparing, and hopefully you'll be able to see the surprise next week. But this has been something I've been working on since literally Sunday. I know there's no, I'm not gonna tell you the surprise because I want to let it happen. I have headphones in here. I want to let the surprise actually happen, but hopefully you'll be able to find out about it next week if all things go up. Bootsy, where are you doing? Sir! What are you doing? I've been doing a lot of research, prepping for this surprise. I think a lot of you will like it. I think you all will be just as excited as I am for this surprise. I know I'm not saying it, but like I said, our goal is to finish the bag. We are going to be playing a little bit of Yarn Chicken. I'm not going to be super serious on this Yarn Chicken. What I'll probably do is, if we're going to quote unquote lose Yarn Chicken, I'll just make the top a little less taller. That's what I'll do. Bootsy. Also, this happened last week Friday. My iron lung shirt came in. I will say, this is a medium. It is massive. I did not think a medium was gonna be this big. Even like a unisex medium has never been this big on me. I think I have a hoodie that's like a 2XL that's the size. So they're big. But oh my god, I'm so excited. You've got the monster design and then this gridding on top. Oh, it's my first time wearing it. Super excited. It's this nice oversized too. But I just had to wear it. I got it. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna wear this on stream. And we did my wavy curly hair treatment today, so we got a little volume right now, or curls kind of going. Also, if you came on right away for live and you're like, why did she reset? Well, that was because I forgot to start recording. And we're doing backup records right now because half the time YouTube is having to go down because live streams be bad. But we're gonna start crocheting. Boots is sitting in the corner. Part of me just kind of wants to cut out parts so that I can better get back in there, but I also don't want to destroy the structural integrity of the desk. What are you doing? You can't get through this little crack. But let me move the second camera so you can see what he's doing. Come on, let's. Yeah. Booty. Sir, what are you doing? The little paws. The little paws. But yeah, this is what I mean by I can't see how it's solid wood here and here, so I can't get back there. Let me, for dizziness. switch back. I like this camera, like, image-wise, but the, like, physical structure of the camera is, like, it's just so droopy. Like, there's not a good... There's not enough friction. I don't really know what to do to add more friction. Sir, are you gonna come around? That's not a good sign. YouTube might have to go down right away. Last stream, we were able to go a pretty long while before YouTube went down. Today we might not be able to. Let's see if they balance out. Because what happened last time was they fluctuated pretty hard. They're both saying low. But we got someone on YouTube. I don't know who you are, but hi. Which always, like, is a bummer. Okay, I need to, like, myself some untangled. And then I think I'll just do, like, a top layer. Like, if we do run out of blue, and I want to make it a little bit longer, what I do on most of my bags is I actually make a top layer of one color and half double crochets. I typically do the darkest color, or like a rainbow color if I only have two colors, or my favorite color, because my purple ones, they do a purple. But or like whatever my base color is, so base color is blue, so end with blue. But to not have to add another thing of yarn, I would be fine doing it in the green. So we'll see how many rounds we get out of our blue before we have to pull her. Okay, it's kind of settling down. Hi, baby! Hello. Can I crochet? You want the headbutts. Can you get off the project, though? Yeah. Here you go. You can still lay on the lap. Do I have to, like, lean back? There you go. Where's your baby? Boop. You want the brain scratches, the brain scratches, the scratches, scratches, scratches. Do you need trim claws? No, you're honestly pretty good. Oh, maybe that one. But you do need, and I forgot to do it on the 1st, on Monday. Lucy does need pleat treatment again. Whoa. 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 What are you staring at, sir? I'm just gonna stare back at you. Now you're gonna close your eyes. Get all cozy. Am I good to crochet? We got a cozy bear. Also, I got registered for my class. Very excitingly. So the fall class. Hello, Vanessa! Oh my gosh, long time no see! I'm doing good! I'm doing good. I will say, I'm so sorry I haven't been live on YouTube. Like, I switched internets and things just haven't been, like, working. So I've been, like, uploading videos after the fact, so you can, like, watch the stream. But, like, I have a whole stream that's just me going, that I, like, edited down because the footage was so bad of me just trying to troubleshoot what was going on. Hey, sir. Sir. I will say I'm going to do my darndest to be able to come on next week because I have a surprise. Currently, yeah, hi. Booty, Vanessa says hi. I will say Twitch has been, like, working better. The reason I've been, like, prioritizing, like, streaming to Twitch and then, like, uploading to YouTube is because I can upload an after the fact to YouTube, and Twitch is where the larger audience is. If I'm being honest, I always feel bad because I know you typically watch on YouTube. But yeah, that's unfortunately why that's been going on. And so, like, I've been having to, like, make sure, like, I have as much stuff closed as possible. Also, I've been starting to make sourdough. That hasn't been super successful. Anytime I've tried to actually bake sourdough, it has failed. But baking bread has been successful. I can make bread. I just can't really make sourdough bread right now. But I'm starting with a, like, starter from scratch, so that might be, like, a factor. And so, like, I'm growing sourdough, and I've been doing it for 2-3 weeks, growing this sourdough. Yeah. It's whatever you're comfortable. If you find that, like, YouTube is, like, being not good, because it's the dual stream that's just been, like, unfortunately not working as nicely. So it's glitchy on YouTube. Okay. So what I find is if I just stream to one service and then, like, I upload after the fact, I usually can get the stream to go pretty well the whole time. So, and I am currently, yeah, we're 13 minutes into the stream, and I've already, ooh, to do sourdoughs. Yeah, what I find, okay, so it's okay now. What I find happens is it actually fluctuates. So, like, YouTube will do good, my computer will prioritize YouTube, and then Twitch will do bad, and so it kind of bounces back and forth. Because, like, YouTube's currently at, like, 1,000 bitrate. Yeah. I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna do a quick bye to YouTube. Say bye everyone on YouTube. See y'all on Twitch. Bye. Do a quick ended overlay. Then we're gonna go back to Farzoom. Yeah. Okay. So with YouTube ended, hopefully Twitch will do better. Okay. Let me refresh Twitch. See how that's looking. Oh, I saw something come in. Here you are. Okay. How's it over on Twitch? Is it... I think there's gonna be a bit of a delay before it gets good. But if it feels better. Okay. It's looking good. Awesome. Awesome. Yeah, I feel bad because, like, I know there's an audience on YouTube as well, but it's just...
Back a lot of memories.
My folks are in East Hampton for the weekend.
not fully...
You didn't go.
I know that's how you see the stream. What I could probably do is, like, a community post of, like, live on Twitch. If you think that would be helpful. Oh, you were away. I went to Georgia. Aw, fun! Because you have 2 sons or more? Because I know you take care of your grandson typically, but I'm guessing that's a grandson that lives closer. Then, but that's fun, being able to, like, adventure and spend time with family. I've been chilling here in the apartment. 2 daughters and 2 sons, yes, okay. Gotcha. Very fun. Being able to adventure, see family, that's always just, like, an enjoyable experience. Oh, there's always, like, a little bit of stress, because, like, just traveling in general has a little bit of stress to it. One thing that has kind of changed since your last year, is we did kind of rearrange the office, but also it's gonna look, like, nearly no different because of how I rearranged the office. Oh. Yeah. My brother, like, lives in California, so I get it. Being in the Midwest versus California, we just don't see my brother as often at all. We see him maybe once a year, but that's because, like, we actively, like, set aside time in June to meet up. Oh, you missed was it, like, that, like, a layover or, like, a flight delay causing you to miss the flight? So stressful. I hate it. Hate it. It's the worst. But yeah. Previously, we were over on that wall, and now we're on this wall, which does unfortunately mean that the cute decorations I put up on this wall is behind the computer right now, but oh well. I do debate switching it back, but I would still kind of keep this desk configuration, because I really like it, where, like, I have the short desk on the window wall and the long desk. Sir, are you being rude? Scratching on my chair? And the long desk on the wall, because it puts the sewing machine a bit further from me and all that. So hello, welcome back, sir. Can I talk to you about your car's extended warranty? Is that it? Yes. Hey, baby. Traveling plane, missed flight. Oh yeah, I'd imagine, like, if you were, depending on when you were flying, you might have been flying when, like, Spirit went down and people were, like, switching flights. Yeah, I try to have, like, a cozy setup either way. Also, this is a medium. Like, this is a huge shirt. Like, even if it's a unisex medium, it's a huge medium. It's super oversized. I can't get up and show you right now because bootsy, but oh well. Oh, okay. Now I'm even more cozy with the cat in the lap. He looks so shiny. Yeah, he's been like shedding like crazy. And what's funny though is like he doesn't shed. He sheds the most in this office. I don't know why. I don't know why, but you shed the most in this office. Can I keep crocheting, my guy? But yeah, he's got like such a good glossy coat. I think it's great. I don't know if it's just like his breed or what. He's just a cuddle bug. He's purring too. He's not purring loud right now, but I can feel it on my chest. Even when I roughhouse with him, he still settles back in. Mr. Notices. Ooh, chunky blanket pattern. Ooh, neutral color. That's nice. On my bed, I think I have a purple heated blanket, so I don't really want to add another blanket to it. I do my heated blanket and then my sheets. And then I'll just add an extra quilt in the winter as needed. It's not, and it's a true quilt, like batting in the center, and I add it because it kind of blocks in the heat. And the only reason I don't only have the sheets in the summer is I don't like cold air blowing on me. I get really... That's fair. A lot of heated blankets nowadays are actually, like, more regulated than they used to be. And they, like, turn off based on a timer. Too. Which is nice. And they typically, like, have, like, these error... Yeah, they have these error controls where they will sense if there's some kind of, like, electrical error, and typically will actually turn themselves off or stop working. So I have actually burnt out, like, I used to do heated pads, and I have burned out heating pads, meaning they're like, hey, the heating pads themselves have like a sensor in them where they're like, something is damaged where it's not safe to turn on, which is really nice. I mean, it sucks because that means you either have to buy a new heated blanket or a heating pad, but yeah, they're a lot safer than they used to be. Honestly, you probably could buy a replacement cord and from the same brand, and that would fix it depending on where the issue is, because a lot of blankets and heating pads can be unplugged from like the main unit so you can wash them still. The other reason I still have to have like some kind of blanket on the bed over the sheets is because this guy, he likes to go for the feet if they are in just sheets, and even if they're not sheets, but like at least with like another blanket, the toes are a bit more protected from the teeth. Like, you can stay on me, just don't lay on the carpet, sir, please. But yeah, I gotta protect the. Sir, I cleaned your ears yesterday. Why are they dirty again? I cleaned them yesterday. Look at him laying out, vegging. Gotta stretch my legs sometimes, get feeling back to the toes. But yeah, he's been such a good boy. I think he's been annoyed. I am working on a Zanda bag, so it's just like one of those like top pull tie kind of backpacks, and it's gonna end up being like a nappy like baby bag for like diapers and stuff. And then I'm gonna make a second one in the yarn that I currently have on my kitchen table actually, because I had been carrying it around with me in this bag. Because I could feel, I like know I'm close to being done with this project, but it's like every single time I sit down and work on it, I just don't get far enough to finish it. But like, we have the eyelets in, so that means like we're close enough to being done. So we're just powering it through, playing some pseudo yarn chicken. I want to get like maybe a row or two more on top, but if I run out of this blue, what I'll do is I'll just do a half double crochet top to just in just the green to kind of end it off, because A, I have more green than the blue, and B, I don't want to have to tie on. I don't know if I have another ball of blue yarn. I think I only bought one. Might have bought two. If I do have another ball of blue, what I might use it for is like to alternate the inside pockets that I make for these. What else has been going? Last weekend, I was pretty busy. My hometown has like, it's more like my parents' hometown. Has like this, what they call is the park days. And so they just do like a parade and events in the park. So they do like a softball tournament, and then my church does a pie sale. And so for that weekend, my parents actually had my niece spending the night for the first time, which was very exciting. And so I worked the pie sale for a good while, and then at the end of it, I like got to swim with my niece in the local pool for, 3 hours, which was I haven't swam in a pool in a long while, and it was really fun, and I think I should go swimming in the pool more, in pools more. I don't know where there's a local pool near me, but like it was really fun. Just like going off diving boards and just like swimming. I really enjoy swimming, but I also like swimming with people and stuff. What is it? What did I do here? Oh, I think the washer made a noise, and so that perked his ears. But yeah, it was a lot of fun being able to just like play, be silly, because we do typically swim, but like it's swimming in Lake Michigan, which is just, it's so cold. Swimming in Lake Michigan is just so cold, whereas like swimming in like a pool is just like a little bit more regulated, just honestly a little bit nicer. I know some people don't like it because like the chlorine and chemicals, but there's a part of me that's like, I don't care. Because it's temperature controlled. But I was teaching her to dive off the board. It was very funny. She was like nervous about diving off the diving board, but she was fine doing front flips and back flips off the diving board. It was very funny. It was very funny. And then there was another kid who was a little bit older than her, who actually happened to be my cousin's kid, but like, or my cousin's adopted kid, so I haven't like met him as often, so like, because it's a very new addition, like, to my cousin's family, but it was very funny because it, like, I was seeing him, I almost only ever see my cousin's oldest son with his oldest daughter, and so it was just that weird moment of like, it took me way too long to realize this was my cousin's kid. Yeah, lakes are cold, like, and where we go, it's not like sandy beaches either, where like you have the sun beating down on the sand. They're like rock beaches, which for some reason rock beaches are just that much colder. But yeah, because my cousin's son was not with his older sister, I just did not register it until like I saw him with his mom, and it was like, wait, what? And so it was just very funny because I was telling my niece that like, yeah, that's, and so I think she had this I think she was kind of slightly crushing on him because he was like impressed with her flips and stuff. And then I had to break the news to her that they were quote unquote related. It's one of those things where it's also like, with just like family messiness, they're not technically related like at all, but socially they would be considered related. My water's behind me, hold on. But yeah, I think going in pools, like, they're just nice. I'm gonna get water, sir. Well, it's like that 10-year-old crush, and like, it's like I said, it's that like, it was her first time meeting him, did not meet him in the sense of like a family gathering where you're like, oh, it's a family gathering, so I know everyone here is related to me. Like, it's one of those things where it's like this weird small town thing of like people forget he is my cousin. Like people will describe, so like my cousin's partner owns this like local restaurant, right? And someone said to me that like, this person's known me my whole life. They're like this kind of person that like knows everyone's and the relationships to everyone kind of thing. And oh, that's your food, sir. And they said to me, they were like, oh yeah, so-and-so's kid is partners to this restaurant owner. And I looked at them, I was like, I know. They're like, how do you know? I was like, because so-and-so's kid is my cousin. like it's like they forgot. So my cousin's mom is no longer with my cousin's dad kind of thing, and she moved out of the small town, but my cousin's dad stayed in the small town, and my mom stayed in the small town, so it's like it was just like one of those, like, I looked at this person who's like, you know my family, this is like my cousin, like, not, yeah, it's like, this is small town, what do you mean, like this is, but like I said, this is a situation where okay, these are his stepkids, so my cousin is not even biologically related to these kids, but whatever. It's fine. But also, this is my niece on my half-brother side, on my dad's side. So, technically speaking, they are not related at all. So, in theory, it's fine for her to be crushing on him in that sense. But, like, socially speaking, they're cousins. Like, socially speaking, they are second cousins. So, it's just the, like, messiness of, like, really large families. Because my mom has a really big family. And, yeah, it's just all kinds of, like, complex explanation stuff. Oh, I'm reconnecting the chat with He's just staring at me. His eyes are like wide open. Look at this belly exposed. Job's going good. Like, we're having like a customer related issue going on right now. So it's just like we're trying to fix what's going on, and it's just like super convoluted work to like fix it kind of thing, which is annoying and tedious. And it's just like there are so many people dedicated to fixing this issue right now. So like my manager's on it, and then 3 teammates, myself and 2 other teammates, were on fixing this issue. And we had 1 person doing actual like production kind of work. And it was just like this, and then like something in the other lab went wrong, and they're like, hey, you might have to do this extra work. And we're just like, but like this issue, it's so tedious. Like, we started working on it right away this morning, and it's such a tedious process that I think we only did 17 or 18 plates got made of 95 samples a plate. Only 17 got made, and we typically can do like he just pushed in the little like keyboard drawer. He just pushed it in, and it clicked and startled him. But so we did 17 plates working the whole day, and we can do like 20 plates in a morning. 20 plus plates in a morning typically. Honestly, like in an hour we probably could do 20 plates. And so that's how like annoying and tedious this whole like process for fixing this mess is. And we don't even know if all this work is going to actually like get used, because of how messy things are. It might just come down to, hey, we can't reliably say these are appropriate, like these are what you'd say they are, because it's so messed up. Therefore, it's getting like we just have to reject everything. And so, like, it could be so messed up that we just end up, because it's one of those things where, like, we've been having these, like, validation issues where we have to, like, test things, and we think that's actually why we've been having these validation issues, because, like, there's all these, like, plate issues and stuff. It's just, like, messy, and it's been, like, started since June, and so we're having to backfix things because we've had other issues in the lab, so a lot of the stuff in June is only just getting processed and through, and it's like this trickle-down issue, because basically they gave the same ID to a bunch of different things. However, the system's not stopping us to make sure we're putting in the right one. And so basically they can have like a tube with the same ID, and if they make an order and they send us the order and we get the order and they don't have any duplicates in the same order, but there are duplicates in like some other order that hasn't been made yet, if they have made that order by the time we are processing that, because they make the order before they ship it to us. So if we receive a shipment a week after they've made the order and we start working through it and we pick the samples, they've already made another order that they're getting ready to ship out. And what can happen is, because there's the same ID in the order we just received and the order they're sending, the system will just grab the most recent order, even though we're doing the older order. And there is no way to distinguish at a glance. Yeah, it's really confusing. It's like really frustrating. And so what we have this machine where basically we can load a whole plate. We just have to put the tubes in a plate and load the whole plate at once. However, when we're doing it that way, it's just going to use typically the most recent order, but sometimes it doesn't. It's just, and so because that's been occurring since June, and we've processed so many, like it's a 90, like we've processed thousands upon thousands since the start of June. But they've only been getting, it's just such a mess right now. It's such a mess right now. There is a way to differentiate between the orders. However, there is no way in the quick method to differentiate between the orders. You only can do it in a really slow way that is one tube at a time. So we can't do a whole 95 at once. We have to do one at a time to be able to make sure we're grabbing the right order, because when we're scanning the 95 at once, it's using the duplicated ID. However, if we go one tube at a time, what we can do is we can go to the order for the tube, put in the duplicated ID, and get the unique ID out. But just looking at the tube, we don't know the unique ID, so we have to do it this one at a time manual process, because the automated process only uses the tube ID. Yeah, which sucks. Which sucks for us, because the tube ID is just, it's on too many tubes. And so it's just a whole mess of web that we're unraveling. Which, it's frustrating. It's slowing like our other work stuff down. And it's just like it's very not mind-numbing work, because like you're doing a lot of work, but there's so little progress seen that you feel like you're not doing a lot of work. And so it's just all sorts of frustrating. And it's also like preventing other work from being able to like get done in a reasonable amount of time. Like, I already told my manager, you know, because I have to do a whole nother process starting tomorrow. We have like a 3 week 1 week on, 2 weeks off kind of rotation for a second part of the lab, and I start my rotation on Friday, i.e. tomorrow. And I told my manager, hey, and this is also like just rule of thumb for like Friday, because if you're the first day of this rotation, if you're starting it before the weekend, you need to get through 2 steps instead of just one, because one step is like an overnight. You can do like an overnight thing. So if you're starting on Monday, you can do the overnight thing. But if you're starting on Friday, you have to get to the freeze point. And so I basically, to be able to like reasonably get to the freeze point with like a 30-minute buffer, you want to start at 10. However, I have not gotten my like run IDs yet. And so I told my manager of like, hey, she told me, she was like, hey, I can't get this to you today. So like, I don't have like the lead time to be able to start right away on Friday. So I said to her, I was like, hey, if I cannot start by 10, I will not be doing this run. I'm like if I can't start by 10, I'm not doing this run, because that means. So I'm hoping she doesn't get it to me by 10, because if she doesn't get me the things till 10, then like that means I'm not starting at 10. Like, so I'm hoping she's not thinking that's reasonable, but yeah, but like I also get she's dealing with this like very high stress situation, which like I can help with. Like I'll probably during like my incubation go back to the lab and work on that, but it's just doesn't, like, I can't, if I can't start, if she does not have the stuff there for me right away, I can't not do it. Yeah, it's just messy. So we also don't have enough controls right now, and I don't think she got another control plate, and so I'll also need the control plate. So it's just all sorts of messy, and frustrating and convoluted, which there's just it's one of those things where it's like work's good, but it's messy. Yeah, that's how I feel. That emoji is a very good description of how we are feeling today. I think like every single time I either finished one order or I finished a plate, I think I just screamed out into the lab. It just like exhausted frustration today, as like a way to like make noise. I will say I did finish my book today. I was listening to Powerless. It's Powerless. It's a good book. It becomes unique, but there is so much. Oh yeah, it's one of those things where, in a sense of like, I'm not learning anything like practical in the sense of powerless. Like, they're not necessarily like practical skills outside the lab, but they're like good for like future reference of like, hey, don't let them do this again because it makes this mess. But Powerless, it's a good book. It's fine. I read Red Queen when it was like coming out. Like I have a signed copy of the final book of the Red Queen series. I love the Red Queen series. And Powerless is very like I'm listening to like it feels like Powerless is basically the first 3 books of Red Queen crammed into one. Like changing the details, but a lot of the beat for beat points that happen in the first 3 books, like the big plot points of the first 3 books of Red Queen, happen in Powerless, the first book. And like, I know it's a unique story. There are unique elements. Oh no, I disconnected. Hold on. We're trying to reconnect, so I'm gonna keep talking to myself. Oh. Internet's back. So let's see how long it takes for me to get back. I think the stream's gonna reset. It's gonna say I'm offline. I'm gonna keep talking to myself. I'm still recording. I know this is going on. But like internet fully just went out. It did the like whole. Okay. Welcome back to the chat. Looks like 18 minutes into the live stream, and then I closed Discord, so let's see if I have a Discord notification on my phone that I'm live on Twitch. Okay, it's saying I have 22 seconds. Let me just refresh the page to see if it's loading. So I'm not visually seeing anything, and then wait for the notification that I'm live. Alright, notification just came through again that I'm live, so I should be live. Sorry, my internet just went out. Yep, very glitchy. Yep. Sorry about that. My internet disconnected. What's it? Like, it's unique. It does have unique plot points. I'm not saying it's not a book worthwhile reading, and I will continue the series. I just was reading this first book, and I'm like, oh, you basically just read this book series that came out in 2015, a little after, and in 2023, you're like, I like that premise. Let me use it. It feels very like fanficky. Like some of like the large beat points is, and like I get some of this is like tropes. Like I get some of the plot points are like tropes, but you have a world where there are people with powers and there are people without powers. Okay, trope. You have the royal family where one of the royal family characters has fire abilities. I will say one thing that is unique is some of the different power, like it's not like an inherited ability kind of thing. Like all the people in the royal family have different powers. That I think that's unique. But like if I compare it to the series, oh yeah, at least 2 of the royal family members have the exact same power, or like main character, like it's one of those things where like, oh, that's pointed. But then you have like people that have mind control, and you know, it's survival of the fittest kind of mindset. The royals aren't. You have your main character who is this unknown without powers, their best friend / sister is a seamstress. In both books, both like the like sisterly, like younger innocent one is a seamstress whose hands eventually get harmed. Like, you have the main character getting into this Hunger Games style arena fights, and they're training, and the one character that is slated to be with one of the two, like, the love rival, who isn't really a love rival because neither of the two guys want her, but they're likely expected to have one of them be with her. She's like telekinetic in some kind of way. Like, one's metal control and the other's like telekinetic, but they're using the two abilities in like the exact same way. And it's just like, okay, have a unique thought. Like she's kind of like, the main character is kind of flirting with both brothers, and there's a resistance, and the resistance is underestimated, and the resistance continuing to attack places, and there's like a dome fight, and it's just like, oh my goodness. Like, I just really struggled with getting through this book series. Like the start of the book is just like really made me want to like re-go through the Red Queen books, honestly. And it's like, there are unique things. Like, it's one of those things where it's like, I struggle because, like, yes, what was 3 books in the Red Queen because of other larger plot devices got reduced down to 1 book, you know. But it's still like this feeling of same but different font kind of thing. So I'm hoping that there are larger deviations with the subsequent books. Hello, sir. How can I help you? Welcome back. Oh, you're looking at the walls. You wanna come back to the lap? You're looking pretty suspicious at my lap. I'm just gonna leave the mannequin Booty, leave the mannequin alone. Nonchalantness. I know what you're up to. Also, so I have a giant bag of stuffing. As crocheters do, and as someone who previously prioritized Omni and has a beanbag that I've had to refill a couple times. Bootsy found that there was stuffing in it, and he decided he loved the stuffing in it, and he wanted to play in said stuffing. Bootsy! Oh my god, this menace to society. Let me walk in this color change. Bootsy. I don't know what's with him and this, like, shawl. He's, like, obsessed with undressing this mannequin. What are you doing? Where you hiding? Also, this is what I was saying earlier. Look how oversized this is. Like, it's so oversized. I love it. But this is a medium. I did not think a medium would be this oversized. Even a unisex medium. But it's cozy. So, I'm not going to complain too much. I'm going to take this time to untangle some of this yarn. Interesting, I got 2 balls going on. Save a little bit more yarn than I thought. I was thinking I was closer to the end of my yarn chicken than I actually am. Okay. Let's untangle this. Sir, why are you chewing on bags? Plastic is not good for your health. Also, I technically don't have my first edition copy of the final book of the Red Queen series here. It's safeguarded at my parents'. Let me rephrase that. My signed first edition copy. But I do have the whole series because all my series was in paperback. And so I do have 2 copies of that last book, one in paperback and one in the hard to match the rest of the series, and one in hardcover for the purpose of my needs. He's just chilling, looking through the window. Hello, sir. We're just gonna, I don't know. Did I lose you, Vanessa? I'm sorry. What? Interesting. I hear you. Bootsy, leave the mannequin alone. She didn't do anything to you. Bootsy! Don't leave the mannequin alone. So rude. So rude. Oh yeah, you're back. I thought I lost you when my Bootsy. I need him to leave this mannequin alone. Oh, weird. I know the stream dropped, so I don't know how soon after you were trying to get back on. Because my internet did go out for a bit. So I don't know how like quickly you tried to come back on. If the because like 13 minutes ago we dropped. But no, you're all good. You are all good. That is my internet problem, unfortunately. But yeah, I rambled about the book a bit more and how I like it. It did kind of come off as a fanfic of the Red Queen to start, but Rainy and Thunder, yeah, that'll do it. Stress you out with the internet and stuff. All good. Hopefully you didn't have to like turn off your internet back on, like at the source, trying to fix it. But yeah, I kind of just talked about the book for a bit more when it came back on. I like it. I will keep listening to the series, but I might go back to the Red Queen series because it's reminded me a lot of that, and I just really like that series, so why not go back to that series. And then I was untangling yarn for a while. Bootsy was harassing the mannequin and the scarf on her neck. And now he's just harassing the mannequin instead. and I don't know when Powerless came out, or the first book in the series was written in 2023, right? Powerless was written in 2023. I'm fine with that. Like, but like when you compare it to listening to Between the Tides and Thunder. I'm checking it out. Between the Tides and Thunder. I will add it to my audiobook list if it exists. Oh, it does. Duet. Oh, and it's available right now. I reached my hold limit. What can I remove from my holds? I don't remember the order to the series.
You know where I'm digging all over the world. Digging all over the world.
Oh, hold on. I am getting a call. Sea of Monsters is next, so I will be right back.
People were different.
Okay, I'm back. I'm sorry I was gone. My mom called me. I had to take it. I was tech support. And while I was talking to her, I made dinner. So, I'm gonna quick eat dinner. We can chat. Thanks for sticking around. Bootsy's in the living room. So he might come back. I know, Runner, you just came for Cat. I'm sorry. But I do have, for those of you that don't know, this, I had to do tech support. This shirt is from the horror movie Iron Lung. Very fun. I think they're on pre-order again. Or a lot of them are all pre-orders, but very, but they are like oversized. So like this is a medium, and as you can see, it's quite big on me. And I'm typically like a women's medium. But yeah, someone had like their iPad went out and stopped playing music. So they just had to turn it off and back on. Alright. Now I got my hold out there. Wow. I love spaghetti. I could have spaghetti so much. Alright, I'm gonna be right back again. But this one should be quicker. So let's do the short one. I'm gonna put my spaghetti away. Put the spaghetti away! Oh no, spaghetti! Oh, Lucy left already. There we go. Alright. Let's scratch the cat's head. Pull the seat in. And grab the project. Also, that took a little bit, slightly longer, solely because I had to throw my wash in the dryer too. Hi! Welcome back! Hey! Look at the baby. Oh, I can feel the purrs. What did... Yeah, he just cozy. He just curled up and... He just sleepy. He just an eepy boy. Chin scratches. Oh, yes, he does. Yes, he does. Scratches. Scratches. We got an EP boy and crocheting hands. I think we're gonna finish the body of this. That doesn't look right. No, I have not moved. What I did change my Wi-Fi, but what I did do is I switched from that wall to that wall. So I don't know if that's what's causing a view difference. I might be switching back to that wall, but I'd keep the same desk orientation kind of thing, where I have my short desk, the short L on the window wall and the long L on the wall, because it puts the sewing machine far enough away. And then the cat tree can be like turned again. That can be moved back over there. But I haven't had time, nor the energy. I've been busy like every single weekend and day. I'm just stressed. And I don't think that's going to change anytime soon. So, there's that. Yeah, I'm just kind of orientated slightly different direction. So you probably can see the closet now instead of... Well, it's one of those things where it's like, I like it, it's fine, but I think my issue is with the fact that I have to like walk around this to enter the room, where as before I could like beeline it straight to the chair, and so like it's not really much, but like I feel like the feng shui, like the vibe is just slightly off, where like the entryway feels disrupted. I don't know if that's a good way to describe it. But yeah, the entryway feels kind of disrupted. So, I don't know. But I kind of want to sit with this for a while before I rearrange it again. You're I don't know why, I just can't. What you think? You think? He just all cuddles up. And the thing is, he's gonna be cuddled up like this. He is going to be a terror when we actually go to bed. He is going to be a terror. And he's gonna freak out, and he's gonna be jumping off the walls and all sorts of nonsense. "26 hours in." I feel that. Bootsy also sleeps most of the day. He sleeps like 14 hours a day. No, honestly, Bootsy sleeps 20 hours a day. Maybe 19 hours a day Bootsy sleeps, and then starting at 3 a.m. till maybe 8, he's wild. chill vibes right now, pushing through. I want to finish the body of this project so much. I think I can make it a whole nother round, so why not try it? Yeah, he's just so tired. He's all worn out. Grandpa visited today. Yeah. Just look at him. He's exhausted. He's had such a busy day watching the birds, being pet by Grandpa, trying to eat Grandpa's lunch, exploring the coat closet, smelling the wrapping paper rack, which is no longer in the coat closet. Oh, probably not. If he does, maybe, but otherwise, no. I don't plan to pick it up anytime soon. I would to show you my shirt, but you know, I got the iron lung shirt. My iron lung shirt finally came in, so the design is like the iron lung monster, and then it's got this like extra mesh on it. I don't know how well you can see it in the view behind her. Ugh, I yawn just looking at him. And he's gonna be a terror. He's gonna attack my toes when we go to bed. He's gonna bite my wrists. He's gonna run around. He's gonna meow at the wall. And then he's gonna go into his cat tower and fall asleep. And then it's gonna be 3 a.m. and he's gonna do it all over again. And then he's gonna get kicked out of the bedroom because I'm tired. I'm tired, Grandpa. That's too dang bad. He will never learn. Cozy bug. I will say, I'm hoping we're gonna cross our finger. Next week we will have a surprise on the stream. I've been prepping it all week, but it's not ready yet. So we'll have to wait and see how things go. At most it'll be delayed 2 weeks, but should be just a week, so. What else has been going on? Went swimming with my niece last weekend. My sourdough bread did not work out, so I'll have to try again another time. Maybe, I think I'm just overproofing it in the fridge, because what I'm doing is I'm shaping it at in the middle of the night, and then instead of baking it in the morning, I end up baking it after work, and I think the 8-9 hours at work it's putting it too far into the edge of overproofed, deflated kind of thing. I did try to do add-ins, which I don't think I incorporated really well, because I think they all kind of were in one spot. In the bread, because when I took it out of the Dutch oven, it was quite deflated and quite, how should I put it, cheesy all in one spot. So I think I'm gonna next time I actually make bread, for sourdough bread specifically, I think I'll just do it on a Saturday kind of thing, instead of trying to do it after work and the next day. Maybe if I start in the morning, but that might be when it starts getting cooler out. So it has, the first time it's rising, it has a little bit more time. Because it's just a little bit cooler, so everything's going to happen a little bit slower. Kind of thing, so 4 hours can hopefully be 8 hours to 9 hours. But who knows? I think while I technically do have enough yarn, I believe, to go another round, I think I'm just gonna make my last row this row, because I think I'm high enough up. And then I have a little extra yarn to do the chains for the straps. Alright, we're doing this top row. cat is back.
Abomination, and rain on him a deluge of fire and brimstone.
you doing, Bootsy? Oh, let's go in the bathroom. Yeah? Sir. I think I'm gonna... All right, I think we've got the chains going. My hand's starting to cramp, switching to the like larger yarn by combining it. But we have the body of the bag pretty much all done. Sorry, I knocked the mic over. We have the body of the bag. Sir, what are you doing back there? I have the body of the bag all done. So finally, yes, the hard part is the first hard part is done. The second hard part will be sewing like pieces back on here. So after the straps, I'm doing pockets. I might just do like black pockets if I run out of the colorful yarn. I'll finish up the colorful yarn if I need to. I'll make black pockets or something like that. What else? I think with that, I think we can call it a night. We had really successful stream finally, and like I said, I've mentioned a few times, I plan to have a surprise next weekend. So tune in. Hopefully stream goes well next weekend and you can learn about what the surprise is. Thank y'all for joining me. Let's find a channel to rate. Let's pop her out. Oh. Ooh, Askin's streaming again. Looks like it's some long stitch, which looks like similar to like cross stitch. Let's start the rate. But like I said, thank y'all so much for joining and watching. I hope to see y'all next week. Alright, bye!